gotta be an idiot to bet on that parlay.
It's DTF or bust.
Put it on my mama's porch tomorrow. Welcome back to the Hold My Bev podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Park. Here with me, as always, the one, the only DTF. And then the lad has returned from Texas. He did not get lost in the desert. He's not in someone's backyard doing lawn work. He's back with us.
Thank God.
I have been found in someone's backyard before, but not this time around. Mr. Park, I do gotta say, before we get into anything here, for anyone that's listening to this, get your ass over to that video on the Amari Cooper trade. That was fantastic work. That's
Thank
up there for like Stephen A. Smith level rant there. So like really proud of you there. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a very, very late night rant.
Did the Cowboys come up at any point?
No, I did not bring up the Cowboys.
Then it's not a true Stephen A. rant.
Stephen A. of Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah, Stephen A. of Cleveland. There we go.
Hell yeah. Well, it is now time for week 7. We got Corgi jumping on here soon. We'll go ahead and run through last week's bets. Speak of the devil, Corgi just
Connecting.
joined us. We'll give him a second to join. We all did pretty good last week, considerably, except for Corgi himself. He actually was the big loser of the week.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Oh, Corey.
We'll just start off with Corgi. He goes 1-2 in last week's bets, and Jason, Brandon, and myself all went 2-1, with the leaderboard now standing at Brandon 8-7, Corgi at 6-9, and Jason and Dylan both at 5-10.
Yeah, we're getting dialed in here, gentlemen. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit.
We've got a lot of picks to make for sure. Week 7 is going to be a good one. Week 6 was great football, a lot of scoring. And to be honest with you guys, I am actually pretty excited about Thursday night's game, despite the 2 big injuries coming out of this game. We've got the New Orleans Saints hosting the Denver Broncos. The Saints are the underdogs at home. There's a spread of 3 points with an over-under of 37.5. We are missing Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave this week. Is this Broncos all night, all week? Is Broncos taking it with like cake? What do we think here, boys?
I'll go ahead and start off on this one. Even before the Olave and Shaheed injuries, I kind of was leaning Broncos on this one. To my understanding, Pat Surtain is going to be playing in this game, correct?
I mean, he was in concussion protocol.
I just saw on the bottom line here that he's concussion. You know,
Is
the
he?
deal, it's all in the head. They're not real, but
Yeah. Anyways, Bo Nix played pretty solid last week at the end of that game. I'm really liking the Broncos in this one.
Surtain is out. Expected return date October 27th.
Doesn't fucking matter. Give me Bo Nix.
Just saying. Yeah, Bo Nix is going to have a game. I think this is going to be his big, big breakout game. I mean, he's had some good games up to this point, but I think that you're going to play a beat-up New Orleans offense without Derek Carr, without Chris Olave, without Rashid Shaheed. They're going to rely heavily on Alvin Kamara and Bud Means. Bud Means. Didn't know who that was until this past week, but I think the Denver Broncos are going to have a lot of time on offense. I think Bo Nix is going to cap off. Go off. He's going to get probably 2 to 3 passing touchdowns. My one pick of this game is going to be Will Lutz over 1.5 PATs made.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna go Broncos -3. I still think it's gonna be a shit fest, but you know, man, honestly now the more I'm talking about it, the more I want to go with the Saints because I'm still fucking pissed about Ohio State. I'm fucking pissed. Bo Nix, Oregon Duck, fuck the Ducks. Fuck the fucking Ducks. But God damn it, I want to win some money. Go ahead and give me that -3 Broncos spread.
Cord?
This game, I really don't see too much value. I'm not a big Bo Nix guy. With all the injuries to New Orleans, they're gonna heavily rely on Kamara. I don't think he's gonna get a lot of production, but I don't think it's gonna be too what's the word? Too fortuitous for him. I think Sutton gets a touchdown. I do an anytime touchdown, and I do like the Broncos -3 as well.
Here's the thing, right? Patrick Surtain, if he just went out there with a Guardian cap on, he could definitely play. Those things work. I'm telling you right now. Concussion, just throw the Guardian cap on, throw that little, scarf over top of it with your team logo on there and make it look like you got a helmet on. He'd be fine. So I don't know what their medical staff's doing over there, but Broncos are 3-0 on the road covering this year. We'll take the Broncos. If you had a gun to my head and said you had to bet it, this is what I would do, but I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to bet on the primetime game?
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I might just have my prop of the week on this game, but
Ooh.
following along, you just got to know that whatever my prop of the week is, if you could go on there and bet them to not finish the game and be in the locker room smoking a cigarette and having a drink, that's what you do.
Can you take the over/under on Sig smoked in halftime?
Over half.
Over half? Oh, dang. I'd be more tempted if the over/under was a player that was at like 6.5. I mean, that if you're going 6.5 Cowboy Killers at halftime, you're crazy.
Hell yeah.
So we move into Sunday after all them Cowboy killers. Uh, we do have the second of the London games. The London Jaguars are the home team this week. They are hosting the New England Patriots. Patriots are dogs on the quote-unquote road. Jacksonville is favored by 5.5 points, and there is an over-under of 42.5. So I was wrong last week. I said there's no way the Jacksonville Jaguars of London are going to lose in London. I was just wrong about the week. This is this is the week they win in London. If I was going to put all my eggs in one basket this week, it would be in the Jags against Drake May and the Patriots. Especially since they have to travel.
Home field advantage. This is
fuck boy.
the second worst thing that we've done to Great Britain since the American Revolution. So sorry about that, UK. These teams both suck. Um, they should have had the Browns over there, maybe a little bit more competitive. I think not. I think the Jaguars win pretty handily. I picked their defense up. I don't think Mr. Drake May is going to have a good game. I think he's going to get jet lagged. Jaguars have been there for a week. They know the lay of the land and Tottenham Stadium. Oh, it's at Wembley, not Tottenham. Okay. Still, home field advantage to the Jaguars, and I think they'll have a little bit more gusto since they just announced their new home renovations went through. So they're going to be getting a new stadium down there in Jacksonville.
Have the Browns played in London at all in like the last decade?
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
yeah
they
we
played
did.
once.
Yeah, we did. We lost, but
I was
yeah,
gonna
we
say,
did.
when the hell was that? Because I don't recall the last time we went to London.
It's probably
Only
under Hugh
reason on,
Jackson when we didn't give a shit.
only reason I knew that we played it was I think it was Myles Garrett's rookie year. Um, but only reason I knew is I woke up and completely fucking missed the game. I was hung. It was the first time I was ever hungover in my life.
Huh.
That's a good reason to miss a game.
Yeah, I just woke up, no shirt on, and I text from my friend saying, "Yo, just know last night was crazy."
It
Hey,
was versus the Minnesota Vikings, week 8
that's one you
Oh,
won't forget.
in
Yeah.
2017. Yep. They lost 33-16, and that was their only international game. Um,
wait, let's play a quick game. Who was quarterback for the Vikings?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater.
Wow. Who is who
Quick
is the
trip.
Browns quarterback?
Hugh Jackson,
Is
Brett Favre.
No, I believe that's Mr.
that
Kaiser.
yeah, I was say was that
Yeah,
Kaiser?
17 was the Mike Holmgren regime, and that was Deshaun Kaiser.
Oh God, what a year.
What a pull.
Was that 1-15?
Yeah, that was wait.
Oh, and 16
Mm,
was
no, I think that was 0-16.
Oh, because 1-15 was
One
the
and
year
15 was the year
before.
before.
year before, and that's
And
when I said,
then
"Hey, we're gonna
20
get tickets."
we drafted Baker in 18, and that's when we started to come alive. And then it
Yeah,
was all uphill, downhill from there.
but
We're like Frankenstein, we come back and then we gotta kill him.
here's a couple of factoids for you for the 2017 Brown season. Our head coach was Hugh Jackson. We did fire GM Sashi Brown, and the only Pro Bowler we had was linebacker Joel Schubert. So there you go.
Joe Schobert. Did he retire?
I thought he
He
died.
left, he
He
left
was
us to go
forced
to the
into retirement,
Jaguars.
but no one signed him.
Yeah, he was a Wisconsin guy.
Yeah, I know he played for the Jags right after us and then the Steelers for a bit too.
Wow. What a throwback. All right, what do you guys got for this game? London.
Jacksonville, they're
Jacksonville.
staying. They're staying there. No travel, like that angle.
Yeah, go ahead and give me 5.5 spread for Jacksonville. Um However, if this was not in London and Jacksonville wasn't in London last week and just stayed over there, I'd maybe even bet New England. I think Jacksonville fucking sucks, but honestly, either one of these teams winning, that's a good thing for us at this
This
point.
game's awesome.
That and
Yeah,
I think it's gonna definitely hit the under, and I would even buy the Jacksonville Jags with a point, make it 6.5. I think that
shit. Let's even debate a tie on this one.
Whew.
Let's do a
First
make or
tie of the
buy a
year.
tie.
Oh, that'd be ugly.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I think Jacksonville wins.
God. Cool. Well, I'm gonna jump right into this slop fest of a game. We've got the Cleveland Browns hosting the Bengals. Bengals open up as a 5.5 point favorite, over under 41.5 points. Now the Browns money line here is plus 210. There's something there about the Browns always being a Bengals killer. Joe Burrow can't get it done against the Browns. Of all the weeks, I think this would be the one for Deshaun to quote unquote go off with whatever he has left in the tank and Nick Chubb's back. You find the run game, Myles Garrett taking out Joe Burrow. I mean, this could be a sneaky good game for us. I like us as the underdogs this week.
Well doing. I wish I felt the same, man. I wish I felt the same.
Brandon Park is off the Browns bandwagon train.
Yeah, I'm just here for moral support at this point. Make me feel better about myself at least. Uh, I hope that evidence comes out that Deshaun Watson was at a couple of Diddy parties supplying baby oil. Um, Fuck him. Get Jameis in the game, and then maybe I like the money line.
Borg, did you hear Jason's nice tribute to Brandon's rant?
No, I saw bits and pieces of it in the text thread.
He gave a nice shout out in the beginning.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Worth
actually cut
listening.
that rant down. I had it even long. I was going off. I'm
but
like,
I would like the
bro.
unedited version so I can listen to it in the morning while I'm working out.
The extended cut.
The extended cut, yes. The director's cut, please. Thank you.
Oh, I have the director's cut if you want it. I have the director's cut.
Give
It
me
it
the
just
Anthony
was it wasn't
Russo,
YouTube
Russo
appropriate.
unfiltered director's cut.
Yeah, it was very non-YouTube appropriate.
How we
Well,
doing on views?
company loves
65.
misery. The Browns absolutely suck. I'm reading a book right now. It's called False Start and Why the Cleveland Browns are the way they are. since 1999. They've come back and they just have disappointed us, but they're still the diehard fans that are loyal because of the 64 championship and the 80 cardiac kids and all that other shit. I'm a kid of the 90s. I was a Tribe guy, 95, 97. We're almost to Cavs season, thank God. Guardians aren't doing too hot. I don't have high hopes for this 1 o'clock game. I think the only saving grace is Nick Chubb's back, but with an offensive line as shitty as they are, injury laden, I don't think Nick Chubb's going to be very effective. He's going to put too much on his shoulders, and I
I
don't,
think
I don't want
I
him to
think
get
a
injured.
lot of people are gonna put their money on Nick Chubb anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
And I think if it's gonna get done, it's gonna just be a 1 yard run,
Yep.
just a goal line. Hey, here's Nick Chubb. Welcome back.
Do we
Dude,
get
again,
there? Do we get to the red zone though? Do we get to the goal line?
yeah, I was gonna say, shit, we getting the fucking ball over the 50? God damn.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking
I
forward to
was gonna
that if
say
so.
the tight end screen for -3 yards on a 3rd and 10. That's what we love to see.
Yeah, no, we love to see Jordan Atkins catch the ball for 2 yards,
And
Yeah.
and that be the only yardage we get.
I think the writing's on the wall. You get rid of Amari Cooper, your number one wide receiver. You know, they listed the 5 wide receivers and they're all dog shit. EJ Moore is terrible. Who's that other guy? The rookie. He drops balls. It's just bad. Bad news bears all over the place.
Right now it's -135 for the Browns' first drive result as a punt.
Wait, what is it?
Minus
Minus
135.
135.
Oh, I'm hitting it right now.
Minus
It's
135
it's
for
fucking
first
Wednesday.
drive.
It's fucking Wednesday night right now. I'm betting the first drive punt.
Yep. Put
Wait,
10
wait, oh wait, no, turnover? Ooh, plus
Now
550.
Nick
Their
Chubb
defense, their
Nick
defense
Chubb
hasn't been
plus
playing.
Dude,
125
bro. I don't know. That plus 550 sound real appetizing.
for a turnover.
Well, okay, let me talk about something that was on the director's cut of that little rant I had last night. Do the Browns just not have like a massage therapist for Deshaun Watson? Like clearly the massages were doing something for this man because now he's not getting massages and he's playing like dog shit.
That's $230 million. That's why
Yeah, $230 million. You know how many massages you could buy with that?
he doesn't care. That's the part that's the problem. He's getting paid regardless.
Yep.
That's the NFL is a business. His agent is a businessman. He's a businessman. Doesn't matter performance based. Cut him. He'll still get 75 large. Take
Yeah.
that to
By
the
the
bank.
way, I'm kidding about the massages, guys. Chill out.
Jason was all about it.
Chat's going crazy right now. Type ones to spam Brandon. Type ones. All right. Does Jason, do you have anything in this game?
Oh, on this game,
Oh,
this is kind of a hot take. Having your team suck is kind of awesome because now I don't even watch the full game. I just put on fucking red zone all day long, and I just laugh at them when they come up and they suck. It's awesome because
Yeah.
I always said, shit, man, I'd rather watch red zone than a full game. Way more exciting. No commercials, no bullshit added on. Fucking Kamala Harris. Oh, go to the house, miners. Go to the house, miners. Pick. Oh, oh, shit. There's James Harrison in this bitch. Oh, he got caught at the 10. Almost had a pick six. Sorry about that, but you don't got to hear any of this Kamala Harris fucking voting ads and all this shit or, just dumbass commercials. You just straight to the point, watching and the team score touchdown. But yeah, it's kind of awesome. But the Browns, they fucking suck.
So no pick.
No pick.
All right. All right. We're moving on to the next slop fest. But what might be a fun game to watch. We've got the Buffalo Bills hosting the Tennessee Titans. Bills are favored at home by a ton. The Bills are favored by 9 points, over under 40.5. Are we hammering Amari Cooper touchdown?
Yep.
I think he walks in instantly as Josh Allen's or wide receiver one. James Cook, I don't know if he's still on the injury report. He is questionable for October 20th, which is still looking good. Um, This game, I had said earlier that I was going to buy a couple points in the spread because I thought Titans are dog shit. You can't do nothing. It moved already to 9 points. To be honest with you guys, I truthfully believe if you move that line to 13 and a half, which is a big jump, I think that the Bills still win by more than two touchdowns.
Depends on who they're having start at quarterback. Are they starting Will Levis? Because I'm not seeing any passing props yet. This might be a Mason Rudolph game, which I do think changes things just a little bit for them.
Yeah.
Seems like he can move the ball down the field a lot better than Will Levis, who can't even get fucking 100 yards. He's borderline as bad as Watson, but um, I'm really liking Amari Cooper anytime in this game. I think I would even go first TD scorer in this game at plus 700. Um, I think they're just gonna, feed him the ball right from the get-go, and that's just gonna put the Browns in purgatory right then and there. That's gonna be you know, lighting the torch at the Olympic Games, man. I know that's one of Jason's biggest goals in life is to run naked and light the Olympic torch.
Sure. Here's what I'm thinking. Fuck both of you guys. Tennessee Titans are covering this thing. They're going
Really?
to cover this thing. You guys are talking all this crazy talk about Amari Cooper. What do you guys think this guy is? Fucking Einstein? He's going to go there. He doesn't even know the playbook. How is he supposed to get this touchdown and get fed the ball a bunch if he doesn't even know the goddamn playbook?
Hey,
Hey
Murray,
man, I'm just saying he's scoring one touchdown. That's
run
all.
straight.
At some point.
It's going to be a go route.
Hey, Murray, go.
Yeah, it's going to be a go route.
Run.
He's a professional football player. Most of these playbooks aren't that advanced. They know what an out route is. They know what
How
a
about both? All three of you guys take him as anytime touchdown scorer, and I'll take that as an easy win in my book. And you guys are props for the week.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you can bet on players not to score now,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah,
Let's
but
see the
that's not
line.
fair. I mean, it's gonna be like minus 10,000. What's the point of that?
Let's just take a look.
Put 10,000 on it, you know.
TD scores. How about where's not to score? Do they not have it up yet? They don't. I know it's
They did for the Browns game, but that was for just nobody.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait until Sunday, but I guarantee you it'll be up.
Right, boys.
All right. Dave, what did you have for that game?
I like the Bills. I don't think the Titans will be able to hang. I think I do like Josh Allen over the 30 and a half rushing yards.
Ooh. If James Cook is out, yes.
Yes. That's the only caveat because I had Cook on my starting lineup and he was out. But even if I'd say the the Jets defense was way better than the Titans defense, and they held him. Yeah, he had 9 carries for 18 yards. Game before that, they were at Houston. He had 4 carries for 54 yards. So I think he's had 2 games over 40 yards. So I think that over 30 is pretty doable. So
Sure.
other than that, I think the Bills cover. What is that, 5.5?
Got
Nine.
9.5.
Yeah. I think they cover. I think the Titans are.
Bills are at 9.
Oh, are they at 9?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Ooh, that's gonna be tough because I think they're gonna go up by enough and then pull their starters because they're still in that limbo of hey, we have a winning record, need to conserve our energy for the next week's game. So I don't think they cover that.
Well, my thing with the spread on this game is Titans defense is still pretty good. It's the
Yeah,
only reason they even stay in most of these games because Titans really haven't gotten blown out of any game.
yeah, they
Uh,
most games.
yeah, their defense is legit. It's just their offense, and they just can't get shit figured out. Like the Shithawks just keep getting to them every week. Will Levis is going viral for some kind of or being memed every single week,
I can't
doing
And
believe.
something
and
stupid.
you're right. Titans are still the number one defense overall.
Yeah.
So, but their offense is 32nd. So they're first in defense, last in offense.
Let
That's
me
that's a pretty bad place to be.
let you guys in on a little secret, all right? Now, a lot of people are saying that the lad knows a lot about gambling, a lot about casinos, and how they work, how they fuck you, and how you fuck them. Okay. And the UTEP miners just scored, and he knows a lot about the UTEP miners too. But, anyways, a lot of people are saying that he knows what he's talking about when it comes to this kind of stuff. Last week, the public destroyed the casinos. We're talking about a lot of people say that worst week they've seen in a long time. So what are they going to do? They're going to come back and absolutely shit on everyone this week to make it all back. So you better just run your little ass behind, do a little circle around, and rethink what you're talking about over here. Because we're talking about like 80% of the bets on the Bills here. They want everyone to bet on the Bills. They're not covering this line. They're going to sneak a back door, win by 8, and the casino is going to win a shit ton of money on this game. I'm telling you right now. They got to make all their money back from last week.
The lad's got a point.
Yeah.
We'll pencil that in and wait for it to happen on Sunday.
Hey, I'm not saying it, but a lot of people are saying it.
Okay. A lot of people. A lot of people are talking about this next game being the game of the week, and we do have the Green Bay Packers hosting the Houston Texans. Texans, dogs on the road. Packers are favored by 2.5 points over under 47.5. Give me that over all day.
You're calling this the game of the week?
I think so.
I just saw
Aside
another
from,
one that was fire.
well, I mean, there's like
Yeah, I
there's
was gonna.
three
Good
really
game,
good
yeah.
games. You
As
got
long as the weather is good in Lambeau, it will be a track meet. If the weather's any sort of sloppiness, cold, rainy,
yeah.
that's the only caveat to that.
We've got like two really good games in the 1 o'clock slot and one really good one in the 4 o'clock slot. Monday night is okay. Monday night's got a really good one, but I think this is going to be like the most points scored all weekend. You've got Joe Mixon back. You're missing Nico Collins, but you've got pretty much a healthy Texans team and a healthy Packers team. There's no reason why this shouldn't be a shootout. But I do like Texans on the road. I think that the Texans defense is going to swallow up Jordan Love. I mean, Will Anderson's a dog.
Hmm.
I think he's going to get flustered back there. I mean, he did get flustered against Kent State. Dustin Crum and the Golden Flashes did beat him when he was with Utah State. He's a better quarterback than Jordan Love. So, yeah, give me Houston money line.
I'm gonna go ahead and go Fairbairn over 7.5 kicking points throughout the whole game, plus 110. I think that's easy money. I'm definitely not betting on the Packers, and if I did, it's gonna be the under. Just, I don't know. I want to be able to enjoy this game, but this just seems like a good fucking kicker game.
Yeah,
Um, I just don't know other than maybe a Jaden Reed anytime touchdown. I like that as well. That one never fails me.
Give me the Packers all day long here, gentlemen. All day long.
You want money line?
Well, I'm looking at like there's some books at like 2.5. There's some at like 3. What are you guys looking at? If it's 2.5 all day long, I'll take that. But I mean, when it gets to 3, I'm not scared, but I'll still take the 3. But the 2.5 is looks like a
I've
piece of
got.
fried chicken to me. I'm gonna eat that up all day long.
I'm just looking at ESPN, and I've got 2.5 right now.
I have
Yep.
3 on DraftKings currently. But let me look at it.
UTEP is still an underdog right now, like plus 175.
Okay, the spread just moved actually. It's back at 2.5 minus 120 Packers.
Yeah. Give me Houston plus the points and the pride of South Dakota State, Jackrabbits, Tucker Kraft to have another touchdown.
Ooh, I like the prop.
He didn't feast last week. I thought he would get one, but this week I think he'll avenge himself. He's got 18 catches for 231 yards and three TDs. That's pretty impressive for a tight end that most of the tight ends in the NFL this year have been lackluster. Travis Kelce, Dylan's boyfriend. Yes.
Still waiting, still waiting.
Still waiting. Yes. Najee Harris finally had a touchdown before.
Yeah, no kidding. No
Mr.
kidding.
Naj.
All right, we got the New York Giants hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Giants are dogs at home. Philly favored by 3 points over under 42.5. I don't like this game at all. I truthfully think the Eagles will come in here and something bad's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Anytime Saquon, revenge game.
Ah,
He's gonna say "fuck you, Giants" and "fuck you" to the GM. Hey, you could have paid me a little bit more.
yeah, I mean, it is a revenge game. I think Malik Neighbors is going to get 2 TDs. He's back this week, back from Travis Scott. I think Neighbors goes off.
I don't know. Neighbors might already have CTE, man. He's been going viral for the wrong stuff lately. I don't know. Uh, Corgi, I'm kind of leaning with you. With the anytime shit, even maybe even two plus TDs in this game.
Maybe one
Um,
receiving, one rushing.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
What are
maybe one
we
receiving, maybe one rushing.
what are we at
Uh,
for
I
Saquon 2
don't.
plus?
Two plus is at plus 350.
I like that a
I
lot.
like that a lot.
350? I mean, I might do that.
I
Put a
think.
hundred put 100 smackaroonies on there and
Whoa! It was GB payday this week. Don't tell Gabby.
I got a free bet right now bet
Ooh,
MGM.
there you go.
I use my monthly Caesar's reward free bet on Stephen Kwan to hit a home run.
100 wins you
Lights
450.
have you had tonight, sir?
What?
Said how many Coors Lights have you had tonight, sir?
Oh, that was on Monday night. I did that. I
Uh,
would still do it again.
I
Not gonna
would
lie to
do it. Just keep hammering it until it
you. Yeah,
hits.
it's got to hit eventually.
I don't
He's
care if it's
he's due.
profitable, just to say that I hit it.
He's due.
I'm a gambler, Corgi.
I
That's
know.
what we do. We don't tell you about our losses. We tell you about our wins.
It's true.
But let
And
me
I'm
tell you,
not my financial advisor and my accountant for the winnings and loss statement.
yeah, that's my dad always used to say, "How you gonna be a finance guy when you're fucking going to the casino every weekend?" I said, well, there's probabilities. Like if I didn't
There's
spend this money, I got this
probability.
opportunity cost, right? I could win $1 billion and retire.
That's true. When you play that bull blitz.
I thought he was more of a Wonka guy
Oh
myself.
no. You ever seen that guy playing bull blitz?
Yeah.
Bull
Bull
blitz.
Blitz.
I played a little bit of Wonka in the day. Not that big of a fan of that machine though.
Like
But I
my
might
buddy
as
always
well. I
says, the
might.
Wonka giveth and the Wonka taketh.
I might put a fucking mass parlay on just these big like public side. Like there's like 85% on the Eagles and just hammer these fucking dogs. Give me the Giants or give me the fucking G-men.
That's what I'm
Wow.
saying. This game seems weird.
Dude,
Like
I'm
you
telling
think
you,
that the Eagles are gonna come in, but then the fucking G-men.
you wanna win money with the casino or watch the casino win all of our money. I'd rather win with them. So I'm gonna be on the other side this week.
Yeah, I mean, shit. The spread's only a 3 point spread right now.
Yeah, it's not
Division
that bad.
rivals, you know, Giants defense hasn't been playing bad at all.
I mean, Daniel Jones looks somewhat competent in some of these games.
Ooh.
I
All
said
right,
somewhat,
so
somewhat.
Between him and Jalen Hurts, they almost have the same uh passer rating. Yards are almost similar, and touchdowns are exactly the same, 6-4.
You know what this
Giants
game?
have covered 3 out of the last 5 in the matchup. So I mean, shit, I'm not scared.
You know what this game screams?
A
Met
tie?
no MetLife injury. If you could bet on somebody to get
Damn.
injured, I Jalen Hurts going down. Something about I'm telling you, this game feels really weird.
Oh, I was gonna say like a wide receiver, like Slayton or
We're
maybe.
gonna see Kenny Pickett come in.
Oh,
Yeah. I was
Oh.
almost thinking there for a second, Nick Sirianni.
now you're in the metaverse right now.
I'm in the MetLife verse.
MetLife first for sure.
Oh, oh. We need to find a prop. How many fans is Nick Sirianni gonna yell at this game?
Yeah, I was listening to the Kelsey pod today, and apparently he was talking to Eagles fans because they said run the damn ball, and
Yeah,
he was chirping at them saying he was or did basically like a Kirk Cousins, you like that kind of thing, like we ran the damn ball. But I don't know. I think I don't know. Somebody on Reddit was saying they were the fan that he was talking to.
the Nick Sirianni bet over or under how many fucking hours of sleep does that guy get a week? He looks like he's walking dead.
It's
That
like
man looks
Tyron
scary.
It looks like
Tyron Lue used to look
he's
like
got
that
permanent
too.
eye black under his eyes.
Yeah, Tyron Lue used to look like that too. But he was also coaching against 3 All-Stars, 3 Hall of Famers, the
He
best
wasn't
shooter of all
coaching.
time, best scorer of all time, arguably. It's a little bit different, I guess.
He wasn't coaching.
What you talking about, man?
LeBron was coaching.
LeBron was the coach. LeBron ran more NBA coaches out of Cleveland than you think. David
Tyron Lue was
Blatt.
probably the best coach he ever had.
I mean, yeah, not going to disagree there.
Yeah.
I'll go Spoelstra.
Pat
Yeah.
Riley.
I think Eric Spoelstra's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, is everybody good for that game? Got a divisional matchup next. We've got the Minnesota Vikings off the bye week, a week of rest against the Detroit Lions.
So this is
Now, what's interesting here is because of their record, the Vikings are favored at home by 2 points, 50.5 point over under. They're going to want you to go with the Lions underdog plus 105. I'm afraid to bet in this game, though. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch, though.
this is the second primetime game we were hopefully talking about. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
No,
at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, at 1 o'clock. Yeah. Well, I'll be at night come after the 4:30 games because I'm not feeling much love for the Guardians to make it, so there'll be nothing else to watch.
So, I'm sidebar here. I have a really bad feeling going down 2-0 coming to Cleveland this weekend. I don't think we're going to make it to Saturday.
No,
I think
you're
I
gonna.
think there's a chance we're going to get swept. Um, Obviously, I like to win Thursday just to stay alive until Saturday. Get 3 games in Cleveland, try to squeak out 2 out of 3. But at this point, we're pushing for 7, I think. I was really hoping to win 1 in New York, and that was.
Last night was the night you left 11 guys stranded on base.
And how you gonna pull? How you gonna
Weekend.
pull Bybee one in the third inning? I mean,
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
Stephen Vogt definitely got out managed. Uh, it's just it was disgusting to watch. It wasn't even fun to watch. It was like watching a Browns game. It's like anything that could go wrong did go wrong, and then it's like oh that last inning home run. It's like oh all your magic is used up at this point.
I turned it off after Judge hit the home run.
Yeah, I turned it off and I listened to Tom Hamilton on the radio just to get my heart rate down because it was like, oh, he makes everything feel better. And I think the announcers have been so far up the Yankees' ass.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's not even fun to watch. Like
Like, how are you going to sit there and pick on Bo Naylor for missing those wild pitches? They're like, that's the difference between him and Wells, is Wells is prepared for those. And it's like, what are you talking about? It's a wild pitch. The
pitch.
ball is coming at you 96 miles per hour in the dirt. How are you prepared for that? Like, I get it. You can kind of position your body for a wild pitch, but it's bouncing straight in the air. What is Bo Naylor going to do there?
And it's less than 50 feet between pitcher's mound and home plate. You don't have much reaction time.
No, they have a split second, and the announcers are 100% putting it on Bo. So when you guys are talking about Bo Naylor in the chat, yes, he has not hit a fucking broadside of a barn in this series, but
After that, yes.
his defense is not all his fault.
The rookie shit the bed for sure. That was,
Yeah,
I don't think you'll
Yeah.
ever see that ever again. How many wild pitches did he have?
like
Three?
four in a
He had
row.
like he had like three or four. Yeah. No,
I think
I was pissed because I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't even listening to any volume. I was just pissed that he was letting balls get past him. But at the same time, how the fuck are you gonna throw that many wild pitches in a row?
yeah,
Nerves. I mean, you're a rookie. You're putting him in the ALCS. That guy should have been pitching more in the ALDS
exactly. If you wanted
if you
the
wanted him to be ready
experience,
for this. And
I
then you
think
throw Blake. I
or
almost
you
said
pitch him
Blake.
the last 2 weeks of the season where, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. You already solidified your spot and everything for rankings and
Yeah, I
stats.
mean, he,
Well,
he
if
should
I'm
have been playing against the Astros. Like he should have been in that series couple
Mhm.
games. I don't know.
I
It's
would have
just
put him
well, if
in
I'm
the
not
series.
mistaken, he made his MLB debut this year against the Yankees. I'm pretty sure his first pitch was taking yard.
Thanks.
Sounds about right. That's
Here's
on.
the thing is the announcers, dude. We're just lucky it's not Bob Costas. That guy's even more up the Yankees' ass than these guys are. I thought I was gonna have to go through Bob Costas, so I think it's been even a little bit better than what I expected. But it is still terrible.
Yeah,
But
because it's on TBS instead of ESPN, or right? I think they got the rights, so that's why probably Costas isn't on because he's NBC.
well, Costas was calling the Yankees Royal Series, and I think they were on the same channel as the Tribe. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be the same one. So I was down bad thinking that. But the thing is, we got to play the way they play. You got to be playing an A+ game for all 9 innings to win against anyone. That's just how they play. You got to play A+ baseball. Everything has to be 100% perfect. And if you're not going to do that, you're going to get your ass kicked. So I still think there's a shot here, gentlemen. You know, we just got to get back to 500. We get back to 500, get this thing to game 7, 500 then. You won't hear me talk about 500 again until game 1 of the World Series. But to get this thing back to 500, that's what we're good at. We're good at fighting back to 500. We're going to win tomorrow. We're going to win on Friday. We're going to be 500. And then, we're going to be essentially in the wild card playing game in a 3-game series. We're almost the best ball club of all time when it comes to going 500, getting in the wild card playing game. It's a big fucking deal. Let me tell you, we're right where we want them. Let's just get it back to 500.
so Lions or Vikings?
You go
Vikings,
caveat for 5 minutes and then you go like that.
Vikings.
I'm going Lions. I'm going opposite of the lad.
Yep, Lions on the road.
I like the Vikings.
All right.
Here's a question. Who's gonna be the last undefeated team, and do both teams lose this week? Because they've got the Lions and the 49ers, which we're gonna get to that in a minute, but who's gonna be the last undefeated team?
Hmm.
Chiefs.
It's gonna be the Chiefs because the Lions are gonna lose by 4 o'clock on Sunday, and then the
You mean the
Chiefs.
Vikings? The
I'll
Vikings will
say
lose.
that later.
The
Yeah,
Vikings will
see,
lose.
he's ready going back on his word. He's like, oh yeah, the Lions are gonna lose.
The Vikings are going to lose by 4 o'clock, Brandon. You got that wrong.
They're both gonna win.
Oh wait, I said the Lions.
Oh yeah, he did.
Damn, no, the Vikings are gonna lose. Vikings are gonna lose. Vikings, the
Said it with
Vikings.
such conviction. I almost believed you the first
I'm
time.
just gonna go ahead and give a little spoiler. The Lions are listed as my dog of the week.
Wow.
Wow.
Perfect. All right. We've now got the Atlanta Falcons hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Falcons are favored by 3 points, and there's an over-under of 51.5. I was high on the Falcons last week. As you guys know, I had a little parlay going for some alternate spreads, which hit. Falcons were one of those teams. They are playing a much better team this week in the Seahawks. My thing about the Seahawks, though, is they're so unpredictable. I feel like we're getting a whole different Seahawks offense every week. But you know me, I'm always looking for a JSN touchdown. So give me that anytime. I'm avoiding any line in this game.
Shit, I'm going Falcons spread at -3. I think Falcons win. I just think the Seahawks got lucky with their 3-0 start. They're frauds.
This will be a good game to prove it.
Yeah.
Yes. This is put up, shut up time for them. Yeah.
Give me the Falcons all day longer.
Yep.
No other
Prime
props?
time, 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins.
Poof.
Ooh, you got
Or
that?
is or is
I was
that
gonna
time
say
to
you got
fade
a
him?
point, Cork. I didn't even think about that. Might even have to move the spread now.
Yeah. Just because of that.
Yeah.
Kirk is on fire right now. He's got 1,600 passing yards. He's 9 of 5 touchdown to interception ratio, 67%. He's commanding that offense. You know, Bijan Robinson, London, all of his wide receivers are getting good catches, good targets.
Even Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
Yep.
sharing
Yeah.
sharing is caring, brother.
Yeah. I think they're finally starting to see that because I think Matt Ryan really didn't do a good job of that when he was with the Falcons. He only had those one or two guys. He's
Roddy
actually,
White,
it was just Roddy White all the
Julio
time,
Jones.
and that was it. And if you shut down those guys, maybe a tight end once in a while, but he's got three or four wide, and the running backs can catch the ball. So I see no problem with the Falcons covering and winning this one outright.
Got another stinker coming up here. Looks like as long as he's healthy, Anthony Richardson is back. We've got the Indianapolis Colts hosting the Miami Dolphins. Colts are favored by 3 points at home with an over-under of 43.5. I will be waiting for the Colts fight song before I think about what I want for this game. I have been very up to date on every Colts fight song that's been dropped on Twitter by our boy Seth. Um,
You fill me in there. I'm not following you there, buddy.
you don't know the fight song?
Never heard of them.
All right, I'll send
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah, send
Actually,
that in the chat or send that in the chat, please.
hold on, let me just play you one.
Oh, all right.
Here we go. Hold on.
Damn, don't get us copyrighted.
Is
This
this
is
Pete?
on
That
YouTube.
man's already signed. He's got to be signed to a label by now.
Which one do we want to hear? The Jags version, the Saints
No,
version?
you gotta do the Broncos.
Okay.
Start from the beginning.
All right, hold on. Let me get to the
Factor
Broncos.
number one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he was doing this last year too.
What?
This
Still
isn't
waiting,
the.
still waiting for stardom, huh?
Hold on, where is he at? Come on, Seth.
We need our boy James to step up his game.
Yeah, seriously.
He just gets care packages from the Browns now.
Wait, where's the. Oh, here we go. Okay. Texans, Packers, Bears, Broncos.
This is our goals. This is our team. We bring in the This is our goals. Another winners in the for the shoe. Beat the Broncos. Let's show them who the real horse is. This is our team. Go Colts.
Every week, there's a new one every week, and I live for it.
They get these audios off of their public transit like bus, like a bunch of bums. What is that?
I love it. The best part about it is it's a Christian song that he's using the instrumental. We've heard it in church, and I'm like, there's no way it's that song, and it was.
Oh, a nice song and dance church, even better. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, he's the real one though.
He's a
Uh,
real.
Gabby's cousin, who works for the Colts, said that his parents are season ticket holders and that they sent a bunch of care packages out to him. I said he's gotta be pregame like throwing not throwing the first pitch, pregame out there with Jim Irsay or something. They gotta get him like the pregame DJ pumping up the crowd. This is our Colts. I mean, everybody would feed into it.
Yeah, driving your
Get him on the
around
fucking
getting
anthem.
hammered.
That's how, if they get him on the anthem, I'm taking Colts money line.
Are you going to a Colts game this year, Dill?
No, not this year. We're gonna try to get them to come out here for the Ravens game,
Yeah.
but no, not this year.
I was gonna say that would be a nice little fun trip we take as a group. We got to do that. We got to do at least one. I know it's probably too late this season, but we could probably do something next season. We got to
All
do
I
it.
really want to do is go to Buffalo. I want to go to
Ooh.
Bills Mafia so bad.
In Amherst, those are fun. I've been to one. That's
I've
it's
ever since I went to my first Browns Muni Lot tailgate, all I wanted to do is go to a Bills Mafia tailgate.
the one for the Eagles at Lincoln Financial. That's a good one. The other good one when the Raiders were actually in Oakland. That one was really cool. Um, yeah, I've been to a couple. More than I'd like to not remember and remember. Lambeau Field is pretty good too. Cheese curds, brats, and Miller Lite.
That
I want to
sounds
go to Lambeau
cool.
bad.
I would 100% be down for a Lambeau game against the Bears.
We got to get something on the books, but we got to get the wing challenge done and wrapped
Wing,
up.
Wing Challenge is first, but that's gonna be I think we already says the Ravens Bengals game.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah.
need to lock that in. No one
Or do
has
you,
any other meetings or tryouts.
I'm thinking 30 wings should be enough for that game.
We should have done the freaking Eagles and Browns, man. We would have been 30 racks in, and it would have been like, oh, I
Oh
don't.
yeah, I was talking about maybe you do like 5 every first down and everyone else does like 1. You think you could do it?
What did you just say? 5-1? We putting a minus 2.5 teaser on here?
Yeah, like everyone else does 1, but you gotta do 5 because I think you're gonna be eating 30 wings and be like looking around like where's the rest of them at?
I'm gonna order a couple of pizzas. I'll be like,
He'll have one cheese curd to one wing.
and I probably heard one of the most profound things from Guy Fieri the other day. He was doing an interview and they were asking him, like, how do you debone a chicken wing and is it boneless chicken wing? He goes, no, that's just a chicken tender or nugget.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as a boneless wing. So, as a traditional guy, I don't know if I would. I'll probably do traditional over boneless just for my manhood.
I think it'll be easier to eat traditional because you're getting less meat
Less
and
meat,
less
yeah.
breading, but
Mm-hmm.
I still prefer. I mean, when we do it, I might do like half and half. Oh no, but it'll be buy one get one free boneless.
Yeah. So we'll
That's,
go with that.
yeah,
Ball
you gotta.
budget.
Because if you get 30, you're getting the price of 15, which is just a medium size meal, I believe there.
Yeah.
So
We
either way,
really went off the rails here this episode, gentlemen.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the Colts, freaking Colts,
Colts.
man. So
They're gonna
uh,
open up the roof in that bitch. They're winning everything, covering everything. They're opening up the roof this week, calling it now.
if they open the roof, they're gonna definitely win because it's gonna be a little brisk, and those Dolphins don't do well in cold weather. I
No,
think that would be
it's gonna get up in like the 70s here this end of the week.
You hot?
nah. It's gonna be cold.
They're gonna open it up.
If Tua is there, he's gonna get another concussion because of the cold.
Oh, he's got a guardian cap on now. He's fine.
Nah. So
You
does
guys got,
Von Naylor, but this tells me he's a good baseball player.
you guys got anything for that game?
Hell
Colts?
no.
Heck no.
All right.
That's the poop game of the week. Brought to you by Hold My Bev.
All
Exactly.
right, next game we got the Commanders hosting the Panthers. Washington opens up as an 8-point favorite, 51.5 points. Yuck. Last week, when I picked the Falcons alternate spread, it was against the Panthers. I look to see that again here. I don't know if I really want to buy a couple points with it already being at 8, but I think if you went to 9.5, you'd be okay. A point and a half for the Commanders.
I did that last week as well, and I kind of shot myself in the foot. Um, yeah, if you bought a point, you should be okay.
Well, boys, I'm pissed that they changed finally my passing prop that won me 2 weeks with Jane Daniels at plus 225 passing yards. They now have it at 250 for the plus 110. So a little salty about that, but I'm gonna lean back on my plus 225. But go ahead and give me a Deontay Johnson anytime touchdown in this game.
Really?
Give me
If
an
the Panthers are gonna get a touchdown, it's him or Chuba.
Chuba Hoob.
I'll take a pass on this one.
I don't blame you. I passed the last one, so I felt like I needed to.
I think this is going to be a walk in the park. Hey!
Oh,
All right.
Oh, old podcast name.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Bridgman. Ooh.
All right. Next, we got the LA Rams host.
Whoa. You didn't even
What?
ask me.
Well, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Corgi, fucking talk, speak up.
Hurry up.
Gary Terry, anytime touchdown. Daniels over is rushing. God.
The fuck?
Washington covers by at least 6.5. Or by the point.
There you go.
No respect. Fuck.
6.5. The spread is 8.
Oh, I see on mine 7.5 from Caesars.
Is it?
That's bullshit. I see 8, and I'm a loyal Caesars member.
Maybe you're not good enough to give you another half point if you're all.
No, they know I'm dumb enough to bet on anything, so they'll throw
Don't
anything out
don't
there.
question the lad's player points.
They're valuable.
Screen.
Don't make me call up my host and tell him I'm getting a bullshit line here. I'm getting something different down here, South Corgi.
I'm on their website right now.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on with UTEP? Why are they losing?
Oh, they'll be all right.
How much did you lay on them?
Nothing this week. They fucked me last week.
Mountains are blue.
I was gonna put 100, but then I had a couple drinks and kind of forgot they were starting up. And my dad called me. He was trying to get the thing set up on his TV, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
As long as Messi scores for him, it's okay.
Yeah, it was always the crew.
Always the crew.
True money line.
True money line.
All right. Rams hosting Raiders. Rams open up at 6.5 points spread. Favored 43.5 points here, boys. I think this might be an under game. A 4 o'clock under. This might be the nap game.
Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be nappy time, but go ahead and give me Raiders money line in this one at plus 245. Rams, as of right now, I don't think Cooper Kupp is going to be playing, correct?
Check the
I don't
injury
think he's going to
report.
be playing. I saw that he was running routes today, but doesn't necessarily mean shit.
Cooper Kupp is questionable.
All right, so that's going to be a make or break for me.
Although, why is Puka not on the IR? Where's he at?
He's still on the IR.
It's unless Max Crosby's questionable too. Yeah, it doesn't show him on here. I see 2 other IR.
Yeah, Puka is still on injured reserve.
Okay,
He will be out until at least week 8,
cool.
per Jay Glazer,
Gotcha.
Fox beat reporter.
Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. Raiders, it always seems like this team with this coach, whenever shit hits the fan, they just traded Devontae Adams this week. They always come out. They always show out the week after they get shit on by whether the media, their own players, whatever it may be. Give me the Raiders money line plus 245. I don't care about the public. Public says 11.5. I'm with, or no, yeah. No, public says Rams. I'm with the Raiders.
Give me the Raiders.
There we go.
This is a toss-up one for me because obviously it's almost a fire sale for the Raiders. Their quarterbacks both suck. Their main wide receiver is gone. Does the Lions make a play for Mr. Max Crosby to go to Detroit? Who knows? Hypotheticals. Um, let's see here. Matt Stafford, he's had a really shitty season. 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Give me the Raiders. You're right there, buddy.
This thing's having some technical difficulties. It's coming out of my like phone speaker you talk on the phone. I was just having a corgi.
It's like the voice of God saying, "Never bet the Utah." Utah fucking money line cover. Don't do it if it's a plus 250, you idiot.
I'm not scared.
Did everybody make their pick?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, next we got probably the third game of the week. We got the 49ers hosting the Chiefs. 49ers are favored at home by 1.5 points, although the money line says it's even. 46.5 points over under. Boys, without McCaffrey, I still think it's the Chiefs ball game. The 49ers are banged up. They ain't beating the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I like the Chiefs money line on this one, especially the Chiefs being the dogs. But I also like Kareem Hunt, 60 plus rushing yards for plus 145. I think that's easy money. And they only have Mahomes at getting 1.5 for passing touchdowns. Go ahead and give me that 2 passing touchdowns for plus 100.
Oh.
Chiefs covering and winning in 4 of the last 5 matchups. I think the Chiefs it's just going to be a common theme this year where, like, they don't look great. People talk shit. They get the call, whatever it be. They're just going to find a way to win. And when it comes playoff time, we'll really see what they're all about. But they're going to have a great record. You know, they might win or lose like 2 or 3 games, and everyone's going to be like, oh, they're not that good. But we'll see come playoff time. They just find a way to win. That's what the great teams, great quarterbacks, great players do. Find a way to win. That's the problem with these UTEP minors. They don't really know how to win yet, but they're going to win here tonight, and then they're going to start rolling and walk into Tennessee Thanksgiving weekend. No, not Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know. A couple weeks to walk into Tennessee, dog walk their ass. Biggest upset of all time.
They'll be taking the field goal post to the river.
Yeah.
I 100% will be taking a few extra points on this spread for the Chiefs. Give me like 2.5, maybe 3, but probably 2.5. I'll buy a point.
You're buying a point.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think Ayuk has his first receiving touchdown this year. He's been dry this whole season.
Well, you got to go to training camp. That helps.
Yeah. Well,
Guys who go to training camp, they're
Yeah.
locked in. They don't get injured. They catch the ball.
but even a squirrel finds a nut once in a while, Dylan. I think he finds that. Who do you think you are? Travis Kelce trying to score his first TD?
The Rizzler. Yeah, give me Travis Kelce anytime this game. Give it to me.
It's a double boom.
I'm ready for the Buffalo chicken bake. I need it. When is it coming?
Did you see that they're actually selling those frozen in a 6-pack or an 8-pack for $14?
Our office down here is like 5-10 minutes away from a Costco. I go there probably if I'm in the office. I go there maybe once a week for lunch. Get
You
that
should.
Little
that
gourmet
little.
chicken bake and a hot dog.
No, I get a slice of pizza and a white
Pizza's
trash
great.
with onions on top.
Ooh,
The pizza's great there.
pizza's great.
You get a Mountain Dew with the white trasher, and you full blown trailer park scum Nick.
That's right. And with that being said, Sunday Night Football.
The
We have
squeals, the
you
rednecks.
guys ever done anything dangerous? Well, I have. And I know Osama bin Tomlin has.
Oh,
He's done something dangerous. He's putting Russ in after Justin Fields started with 10 touchdowns and 1 interception and over 1,000 yards total and a 4-2 record. He's putting Russ in.
that is terrorist behavior.
You
That-
are home on Sunday Night Football and you're going to throw Russ in week 7 after Justin Fields balled out. I don't get it. But the Jets are favored on the road by 2.5 points over under 38.5 points. Give me the Jets all day long. Fuck Pittsburgh and fuck Russell Wilson.
Jet spread. What did you say their spread's at? I'm seeing 1.5 right now.
I see 1.5. Yeah.
Well, ESPN has 2.5, so
Yeah, shit. Honestly, give me
Yeah.
the 2.5. Give me the 2.5. I'll buy a point.
You'll buy a point. Yeah, I'll buy that as well. Well, Aaron Rodgers comes into Ayahuasca Stadium. I mean, Acrisure Stadium. He lights it up.
Auschwitz.
got Devontae Adams.
You mean the Packers of New York?
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers comes into Pittsburgh and bushwhacks those fucking hillside jack wagons.
I'd love to see it.
Here's
Nothing
the
would make
thing.
me
Get him off
happier.
national TV. They don't. Mike Tomlin, fire him. I don't. I hate him. I hate the whole Steelers organization. I I hate George Pickens. If I hear Muth from their fucking fan base after Pat Fryermuth gets a 2 yard fucking tight end catch, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
With the Subway sandwich, it is my signature sandwich. It's called the Danger Witch, and it's dangerously good.
Bro, if they play that commercial at the whatever the fuck they call that stadium now, if they play that there, Big Ben might catch another case.
You ever done anything dangerous?
Yeah, ask
Big
you
Ben
guys a
has.
question here.
Big Ben has done it multiple times. He is the Bill Clinton of the
Gotta ask you guys a question here. Are you guys anyone South Park fans?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know the episode where Cartman, the hippies take over South Park, and Cartman has this big plan to take them over.
Yeah.
And like
He's
he
the
knows everything about
exterminator.
Yeah, like he knows everything about hippies, where they stay, what they do. See, that's kind of how I am with the Steelers, right? I was put in there as a CIA operative, fucking trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing. Figured it out, right? But the thing is, on this game, Tomlin at home as a dog covers all the time. Probably will win outright. So we got worldwide listeners here on Hold My Bet. We're worldwide. We got people listening across the
Prestige.
fucking globe.
Worldwide.
Thank you, Corey. Across the globe. So if you are not a Cleveland fan, bet on the Steelers. But I'm a Cleveland guy. Fuck the Steelers. Like Cartman, I know how to take them down. They're going to
Let's
end up
control
getting
those
their
hippies.
shit kicked in the rest of the season. Russell Wilson, this dude, what the hell? They actually named that guy the starter? I thought that was all just like they were thinking about it. I didn't know they actually did it. I thought they were just thinking.
He is taking starter reps this week in practice and is likely to be named starter. So it's not been 100% decided, but they're leaning towards starting Russie.
Which means they're gonna start him.
Yeah.
So this game will probably end up being 9-12.
Might have a tie.
This might be a tie game because the Jets can't block shit. TJ Watt's probably gonna have 3 sacks. All of the Steeler fans will be like, "Oh my God, TJ Watt!" Duh, 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 duh. But here's the thing. The Jets are that bad of an offensive line. It doesn't really actually, it's not even impressive. It's more just like, hey, yeah, go out there, have fun, you know? But the thing is, they're going to end up not making the playoffs. And I hope we end up killing them here. And the UTEP Miners just scored another touchdown. But I got to start going on more rants like this because they start scoring when I do this. We're going to kill them. We're going to kill them. One way or the other. They're not making the playoffs. They're not going to win another game.
Good. Everybody got their picks?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. On Monday, we've got a doubleheader again. Probably because we have one shitty game and one good game.
Yep. First game's good. Second game, poop.
We've got the Buccaneers hosting the Ravens. Buccaneers are 3.5-point favorites on the road with an over-under of 49.5 points. This is going to be a fun game to watch. Where my heart is. My heart's with the Bucs. I truthfully think that they could pull it off at home in Florida, but something tells me that I'm going to be very sad on Monday.
You mean Tuesday morning?
Sure.
So Boyer's not going to be ringing the victory bell for the Buccaneers.
He won't be ringing the Baker bell, that's for sure.
Baker Bell will not be wrong on Tuesday morning. Got
He's
it.
going to be ringing it for the tribe 3 times. Get back
Yeah.
to 500. Get in a wild card playing game.
Yeah, I think I'm taking a Ravens money line on this one. As much as I actually want the Bucks to win, I don't know. It might be a game time decision, but if you were to ask me right now, I'm going Ravens.
This is a toss up. It's going to be two great offenses, two great defenses. I think Mr. Bucky Irving has his third rushing touchdown. I think Mike Evans gets back into the swing of things. He's been kind of stagnant lately. They've been going to Godwin a lot.
Well, he went to the locker room last game.
Yeah. All right, then scratch that for Mike. Definitely Bucky anytime, and definitely give me Derrick Henry anytime.
Doesn't show him on the injury report, but that could change.
Yeah, I like for scores, I like Godwin, and then I like Derrick Henry a lot.
Yeah.
And
Some
then
might
whenever they release the props for this one, give me some Zay Flower receiving yards too, whatever the over is.
look that up for you real quick.
All
I
right,
was
let's
gonna
do
say I'm not seeing any props for it right now, but I see touchdown scores, but that's about it.
While you're doing, I'm going to start up a brainstorm here.
Oh, here you go. Zay Flowers Day have 100 plus receiving yards in the first half, plus 1,400. You want to get frisky? Get frisky.
I ain't crazy.
Get frisky. You ain't crazy.
I mean, Marvin
I got
Harrison did it a couple weeks ago.
question for you guys. When the Saints won the Super Bowl back in, what was that, 2008? Like going into the season, were they like the best team or like really like favored to win the Super Bowl? Or were they like kind of like out of nowhere, like, oh, they just won the thing?
I feel like the Colts were because both teams were undefeated.
Wait, I think the Saints. Hold on.
No, the
The
Saints
Saints
won.
beat the Colts.
Yeah, Saints beat
Yeah,
the
that
Colts.
was 2008.
8.
Oh no, that was
No,
like 2000.
I think it was 2009 because Breeze was on the cover of. No, no, it's
2008.
2010 because he was on the cover of Madden 11.
But
Sure.
anyways, were they like all that or were they just kind of like out of nowhere?
No, I mean Drew Brees was always a well-respected player. I mean he had Reggie Bush, Jeremy Shockey. I mean that team was loaded.
Yeah.
He always had
Here's the-
playmakers with him.
Here's the point. I was like, oh no, that was not. I'm getting these dates all fucked up now. You guys are screwing my thought process up. Hurricane Katrina hit, right? Then those motherfuckers went crazy, right?
2007.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Buccaneers were betting them to win a goddamn Super Bowl this year.
I'd like that.
They're gonna get the people back together, and the NFL is gonna rig it so that the everyone starts injecting money into the economy and they can pay for all the shit that happened down there in Tampa. I am telling you right now, it's going to happen. Give me
I
the
true.
Buccaneers tonight or this week, then give me the Buccaneers to win the goddamn Super Bowl.
So
Oh,
one nice thing about that is I'd love to see Baker win a Super Bowl. So that'd be wonderful. One other thing that'd be great would be that I'd win my bet against Brandon. Thirdly, and lastly, this is another put up or shut up game. The Buccaneers lost to the Denver Broncos, and who was their other loss to? Someone fact check me, but
Falcons.
Falcons.
yeah, which
Yeah.
right, which was a good game.
On your
Overtime
birthday.
on my birthday, yes. But if the Buccaneers pull it off against the Ravens, who are one of the best in the AFC, I think that's a proving if they can do it or not.
I'm telling you, put it in right now. Future bet, Buccaneers overcome that hurricane. The people of Tampa go crazy. NFL rigs that bunch of money into the economy because they're all down there partying. All of a sudden, the city just comes out of the ashes, brand new Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It would be out of left field. That would be insane.
Yeah.
No, I was looking.
Also,
I was
I
looking
looked
at.
up
I was $20 wins you 800. You might as well just throw 50 on that. 2,000.
Wow.
You might as well just retire and put $1,000 on that, and let's see what that will get you. 40 grand. Retire.
40 grand after Uncle Sam takes 40% out of your hand.
Retire. The
It's like
funny
you're
thing
starting
is
as
you
a
can't tax.
sales
They can't
training all
tax me.
over again there, Jay Diggy.
They can't. They cannot tax me because I'm just gonna put it right back in the casino.
And then I'm going to double it.
Yeah, and then they still can't tax me because I'm just gonna put it right back in again. It's gonna be net even.
Net even.
All right, on to the next one. You
Last
guys
game of the
didn't see that
week.
one coming, did you?
No, last game of the week we have the Cardinals hosting the Chargers. Chargers are favored on the road at 2.5 points with an over under of 43.5 points.
shit, I didn't even realize we had two Monday night games, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Got one shitty, one good.
I ain't going to be watching it.
All eyes will be on the Bucks.
Yeah, winning the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
It's for that steakums.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Brandon to get a nice Philly cheesesteak.
Ugh.
As long as you take me to Philly to get it.
Sure. When we go to a Philly tailgate.
Sounds good to me.
Week one next week.
In this game, I'll go ahead and take Chargers minus 2.5. I've kind of faded them all season. I'm gonna go with them this time. So if that tells you anything, you might want to fade me and go Cardinals, but hey, pick your poison.
It'll depend on if Marvin Harrison
Yeah,
plays.
Maserati Marv out or not?
Yeah, it'll depend on if he's out with a concussion or not for me to bet on the Cardinals. And Black Ops 6 is coming. I mean, we're getting
Ooh.
Yeah, Black
really
Ops
close.
Black Ops 6. Oh no, it won't be out yet.
November.
This might be if you want to bet
That's the
Kyler
end
Murray one
next
more
week.
time, now's the week.
Yeah.
Would you
End of
say
next
it
week.
comes out next week or in November? He's still got 2 weeks.
No, it's October.
October 25th.
Yeah, the Friday of next week.
Oh,
yeah.
that's why you can't go to B-Dubs. You got fucking Call of Duty coming out.
No, I'm gonna be in San Antonio. I can't even play it. I'm kind of pissed. I was like, I'm gonna take that day off, drink a bunch the night before, drink a bunch during, and play.
Nothing says getting up your KD than drinking a 24 pack of fucking Coors Light.
I don't really give a shit about the KD. It's more about just getting the boys on and drinking a bunch of beers.
I do enjoy the same things. I understand.
Corky, you gonna get it?
Of course.
Oh, we're gonna
I'm
rip.
getting it.
Oh, we're gonna rip, boys.
I'm debating whether I want to get it for PC or Xbox though.
Xbox, please.
I need to see a Hold My Bev stream.
I don't play with freaking PC players. They're the worst.
I play PC, but I'll only play hardcore.
This is what everyone looks like when they're playing. He's over
Chat,
here.
chat. Give me spam one in the chat.
Spam one to chat.
Hey, so let's take a note. We should do a group poll next week on whoever the Cardinals are playing to lose money line, because or maybe like 3 interceptions.
Oh, do you think he's not going to have his head on straight? Let me look at their schedule.
Yeah, it's like it's known. Like once COD comes out, he does not play well.
Oh, they're going to be at Dolphins.
Oh, dude, that's perfect.
I think Tua comes back,
That's perfect. We
right?
do a
Week
group
8.
poll. We do
Yeah,
a
that's
group
week
poll.
8.
Take the Dolphins money line and win a shit ton of money.
There we go.
Woof.
I
There's a
like
lot
it.
of questionables and IRs on that fucking roster too. God.
Uh, is Tua actually coming back though? Because if you can get the money line now,
Here, let me look on let's see what Sir Jay Glazer says about that.
While we're waiting here, I'm gonna take the Chargers. They're 3-0 as favorites against the spread here.
yeah, I'm taking Charger spread.
Dolphins are already favored in that matchup, by the way.
All right, so he's definitely back.
Is he wearing a Guardian
It's
cap?
a guardian cap. He's gonna bring those Dolphins back to 500.
Okay, so Tua won't be eligible for practice prior to October 23rd, though it's possible his recovery will take longer than that. So
So probably week 10,
week
week
10,
9,
yeah,
week
that'll
10.
be the week after.
Well, week 9
Well,
because
yeah,
week
the week after is week 9.
Wednesday he's eligible next week.
Yeah, but they're not going to rush him,
Hmm.
especially with all the eyes on him from seasons
Yeah.
past and everything like that. Did you guys caveat sidebar? Did you see that thing that Mike McDaniel said that he got roundhouse kicked in the shoulder?
No.
Oh, you have to look it up. It's him on the audio, like talking to one of the OCs or up in the box. It was one of the last couple games, and it was when they faced the Raiders. And the one guy came off the sideline and he got tackled, and as he tackled the guy, his leg went up and hit him in the shoulder. He just stand like that, but then after it, he got fucking nicked in the balls too. And he goes, I
Oh.
just had to stand there like a badass because I fucking my shoulder, I think is bleeding. He goes, they hit me in my balls. He goes, I just had to stand there and look tough. And I was like, oh, what a dejected man. He's just holding it in there, and some middle linebacker just comes and roundhouse kicks his shoulder.
Was that this season or last season?
Might have been last season.
Because I did
I
see
think it
on
was
Hard
last
Knocks.
season.
I saw on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, but I think that pulled up for some reason. They're like, oh, they made the comparison of him and Tua getting hit in the head
Hmm.
as him getting hit in the balls and the shoulder, and I thought that was a pretty funny comparison.
You know, a lot of props to Mike McDaniel, going from being an alcoholic to being sober in Miami.
Oh, that's probably the worst city. That in Vegas. I don't know if
I
anybody
mean,
did that.
shit, good for him. Good for him.
Well, boys, that wraps up week 7. It's in the books.
Through another week. Crazy.
Let's do something dangerous this weekend.
Yeah.
Let's be profitable.
Let's be profitable. Crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna be dangerous tonight. I'm gonna get fucked up for the rest of this Miners game.
I'm about to turn on some Utah hockey. It's
I
time.
was just about to say, go with
I,
my Utah Hockey Club. They are on fire right now.
I bet them.
Take over 3 goals in all their games. You're going to be very profitable.
I bet them to win tonight.
Good. That's tied 1-1 after the first period.
Yeah.
And they're going to cover. So don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Make sure you gamble responsibly this weekend. Don't get lost in San Antonio. We love when the lad is here.
We'll be here next week.
Great, great. That's what I like to hear. Gamble
I
responsibly.
think.
Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Brandon, sign us off.
All right. Peace.